June 5th, 2022. I set myself the goal of going from $0 to $1 million in just 12 months. It's now exactly 1 year from setting that goal, and during the last 12 months, I've tried 4 business ideas. I've generated over 6 figures in cash, and I've built a business with a mid 6-figure valuation. Of the 4 business ideas, some were simply to generate cash for the next idea. Others were a real shot at trying to generate the $1 million. The first thing I did was start flipping items that I had around the house to generate some cash. Now, I'm no stranger to this, and I've done this kind of thing on and off for most of my life. So I knew that this can be a very profitable way to generate some cash, especially when starting from nothing. I simply used this to get the initial cash that I needed to move on to my next idea. Door-to-door sales was the next business idea that I tried. I know this extremely well because I did it full-time for a living in my 20s. The best thing about this business model is it's extremely cheap to get started. You can make really good money in this business, and it has the added benefit of getting that instant cash in the hand every single day. Anyone can do this. But to get to the $1 million a year, I needed to try something that would be more scalable, so I simply used this as another method to get more cash for my next idea. Building a tiny trailer to rent out on Airbnb was my next business idea, and my first real shot at making some money towards that $1 million. This was something very new for me, and I was way outside my comfort zone with this one. However, I realised this project was taking up far more time than I initially planned for, with the possible payoff for the time remaining in the challenge being too small to justify spending any more time on it. Plus, almost all of the money that I've made during the challenge so far had just gone back into the camper build with nothing in return yet. So, unfortunately, after months of work on the trailer, I had to abandon the camper build to focus on something that had a much higher chance of helping me reach the $1 million goal with the time I had left. The fourth and final business idea was building online stores for other people. Now, to be completely transparent, I partnered with my brother on this particular business, so I'll be dividing the results at the end in 2, so you get a really accurate idea of what my share of that business will be. Helping people build online stores was where it really started to take off, and we were selling several of these every week for thousands of dollars, which allowed us to then scale up using paid ads and then sell even more each week. This business has done so well for us that we're still working on it now, and we'll continue to build it into the future. Now to the result. I'm going to break this down into how much cash I made and the business value. Starting with the cash. So since starting the store builds about 7 months ago, we've done just over $158,000 on our website platform, Kajabi. We've also done almost $32,000 with Zip, which is a get your product now, pay later kind of platform. We've also done about $14,000 or just under in direct deposits into our bank account. So the total cash generated for the 12 months is $204,000. Half that because I partnered with my brother, so my share of that is $102,000. Now the business value. To get an accurate value of the business, we use the website marketplace flipper.com. They fully vetted the business income, the website, and social analytics to get the final valuation, which came back at $676,000 or just over. Super pumped with that figure. And my share of that being just over $338,000. And so the total combined of what I've earned over the 12 months in value and cash is just over $440,000. So almost halfway, I guess. Overall, this challenge has really taught me a lot about myself and building businesses. And although I didn't reach the $1 million mark, I am still extremely proud of getting to that mid 4 figures and the lifestyle that it's now given me as well. Especially given that 99.9% of that money and value was created in the last 7 months of the challenge. This last year has taken me to some strange places, pushed me way outside my comfort zone, and ultimately taught me that business is most fun when you're working with other people that have the same mindset and goals as you. The standout of this challenge for me is that setting really big goals works. Even if you don't reach that really big goal, you can still achieve some really amazing results than you would have had you just set the more realistic leveled goal and didn't go big. And at the end of the day, you never know what opportunities you're going to come across when you actually start and how much you're actually going to learn along the way during the process. So what's next? Well, I hope watching along with this challenge has given you some value. However, this challenge was all about me. And while there are lessons to be learned from watching someone else, I believe there is far more I could be doing to help people directly. So I'll still be making content around business and making money, but it'll be geared towards helping others make their dream online business a reality.